What is up, you guys? I am Missy Renee, and in today's video we're gonna tell more success stories, because who does not love success stories? I have received a lot of requests for this video, so we are back for part 2 of manifestation success stories. So if manifestation and conscious creation are topics that you are interested in learning more about, then definitely do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon so that way you're notified when I release new videos every week. If you're interested in more resources such as one-on-one coaching or my brand new membership group, I will have the links for both of those down in the description box below, along with a bunch of helpful resources, so do not forget to check them out. Also, I wanted to thank you all so much for helping me hit 1,000 subscribers this weekend. This little channel is growing, and I look forward to more and more growth in the months and years to come. These are stories that have been submitted to me by old clients and some of my subscribers just like you guys. And I feel that success stories are really important because it gives us that confidence boost and it helps us feel not so alone in this process, because this journey can be a very difficult one. And sometimes we really just want to know that we're not alone in this. And hearing about other people who went through similar trials and tribulations and made it out the other side successfully and manifested their dreams, I mean, what's not to love about that? So if you are a fan of success stories and could use an inspiration boost yourself, definitely stick around through the video, because we're going to talk about the successes that people have had and triumphs that they've had along the way. And just a quick announcement before we get started, I want to let you guys know about my brand new membership group, the Conscious Creator Society. In this group, you're going to find a plethora of helpful resources and things that are really going to help you along your own conscious creation journey. Each month, I do a workshop on a variety of different topics where we do a deep dive into a certain manifestation subject. You will have access to those along with all of my previously recorded workshops and the chance to meet me every other week for a live Q&A. So if you are interested in learning more or signing up, I will have that link in the description box below. And for the remainder of the month of March, I am going to have my 50% off sign up special. For those who sign up, you get 50% off your membership costs for life. So definitely check it out, sign up, and I will see you all there. So without further ado, let's jump into some stories. I got my husband back, y'all. A little bit of my backstory. We separated in summer of 2019 and things went downhill fast. At one point, I found out through a mutual friend that my worst fears had been confirmed. He had begun dating someone else. It felt like my entire world just shattered, and for the following months I fell into a deep depression. Around Christmas 2019, I found out about the law of attraction and I began my journey to get my husband back. 6 months passed by with little to no progress. I was still alone, unhappy, and on the verge of giving up when around late summer of 2020, a year after the separation, I found Missy's channel. Her calm demeanor and clear explanation of the law were like a breath of fresh air. I began to binge watch her videos, and in early fall I signed up for coaching. I'm not gonna lie, it was a struggle to change my story, but with Missy's guidance, support, and patience, I began to notice a shift. I started feeling better. My anxiety and depression began to lift, and for the first time in over a year, I felt like things might actually be okay. I will say that I did falter a couple times from the occasional feelings of loneliness. However, I refused to give them any meaning. I reminded myself that the circumstances were only temporary and reaffirmed that my desires were finalized and done. A few weeks later, I found out my husband and third party split. Hearing this felt like a bolt of life run through me, and it charged me. Certain enough, a few days before Thanksgiving, I came home from work to see my husband sitting on the front porch waiting for me. He literally told me everything that I imagined he'd say. He has never given up on us, has been working on bettering himself so that he's a better partner, etc. We've been talking and texting nonstop since that day, and he's been spending so much time with me. He's in the process of selling the condo he bought when we split and moving back in with me. Methods that I used were a strict mental diet and affirmations. I would combat any negative thoughts I had with a positive affirmation. For example, there's no way he doesn't love me. We have an unbreakable bond. We are in a happy and healthy committed relationship. For those who need to hear it, don't give up. I know how tired and frustrating it feels and how tempting it is to throw in the towel sometimes, but I promise you that if you persist, you will succeed. I had been trying to manifest a relationship with my SP for over a year with no luck. It was absolute hell during that time. I would react negatively to circumstances, including how he didn't want to commit, how he flirted with other girls online, and how he never wanted to introduce me to his friends and family. I had such a strong lack mindset, and I would constantly read posts about the law without actually doing the work. Fast forward to the week after New Year's. I ran across Missy's channel, and something about the way she explained everything caused me to have a light bulb moment. I signed up for coaching in hopes to get myself back on track, and I can say without hesitation that her guidance has been a godsend. She helped me to kill the old man and start living in my desired reality. I realized that everyone is me pushed out, and that my 3D reflected my past beliefs. Right off the bat, she coached me to revise the past unwanted circumstances. If an undesirable thing happened in the 3D, I would revise it at night. I began to meditate deeply while affirming to myself, I am beautiful, I am worthy, I am loved. My 3D began changing so fast. Within a couple of weeks, things were noticeably different, both in the 3D and how I felt internally. Everything just started to unfold perfectly. My SP made a complete 180-degree turn. He began texting me constantly, when before I was always the one to reach out first and initiate contact. He began chasing me instead of the other way around. He would ask me how I was doing, sending me good morning and good night texts, giving me compliments, and told me how much he couldn't stop thinking about me. I felt like I was dreaming a perfect dream, and I kept living in the end of us being together. Fast forward another couple of weeks, and he asked me if I wanted to make us official. He has been so sweet to me, and it's a completely different person than the one I met all that time ago. I'm truly proud of myself, and thankful for Missy's help in making this all stick for me. It took so long, but once I began doing the work and staying persistent, it started to come so effortlessly and quickly. My advice to those who are struggling with an SP: know that your 3D is not real the way we perceive it to be. You are already with your SP in imagination, and once you feel that state, it is yours. Keep living in the end, and remember that you are in Barbados. Now get off YouTube and put it to the test. She's not wrong.
A few weeks ago, you basically changed my whole damn life. Thank you. I love the way I feel with this meditation. I just came across it yesterday afternoon, and I did it once before bed last night too. My SP called me out of the blue this morning and asked to bring me a coffee.
SP and I were separated for 2 years, and after almost a year of practice, I finally manifested her back. I want to offer everyone some words of encouragement, as if you're like I was, you could definitely use it. All of you can do this. Remember that this is your journey. Your concept of yourself will influence how easily you can do this. If your concept of yourself and those around you is in conflict with something you are trying to manifest, expect that this will delay or sabotage your attempts to manifest your desires. At the end of the day, just know that you can do this. And anytime you falter or catch yourself, just keep going back to the end. If you stumble and fall, it's okay. Get back up and go back to the end. Keep doing it. Have trust and have faith. This will work.
This seems to work. After 8 months of no contact, he suddenly messaged me. I've only been doing it a couple times the past few weeks or so. Thanks. I've never had this happen before. I had to come back and comment again. I've watched almost all the videos you've posted. You were my introduction to Neville Goddard, and it sent me on a journey. Your way of explaining things is so lovely, and I connected with it instantly. Everything I hear, I'm just like, oh, LOL, and it clicks, and my life is already so vastly different. I'm so very grateful to have come across your channel and just had to give a wee lengthy testimonial of sorts and say thanks again. You changed my life. You got a homie for life in Connecticut.
As soon as I said enough, as soon as I stopped making excuses for myself, as soon as I affirmed that I am God and that I run this joint, things started shifting. I put myself up from out of the gutter and onto the pedestal. I reminded myself that I am the operant power, that it's already done, and to just chill the fuck out already and enjoy the Sabbath. If a negative thought so much as tried to make a peep, I'd shut it down stat. Lo and behold, I manifested him reaching out and contacting me first. I manifested him telling me he loves me, that I'm a goddess to him, that he has eyes for me and only me. Once I let go of the needing, the craving, the wanting, and stepped into my power, everything changed. Everything I had imagined came true. I'm still on my journey, but I am getting more and more confident and seeing more and more of my desires come to pass. Every day is joy and gratitude, and I am so thankful for Neville, for Missy and her channel, and for knowing that I am truly the god of my reality, and that I can have whatever I want, I can do whatever I want, and I can be whatever I want. Yeah. Holy shit, Missy, it worked. SP called me last night, and he begged me to take him back. He told me everything I heard him say in Sats, and it's giving me chills just thinking about it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm completely dumbfounded and I'm in shock at the moment. Just wow. Oh yeah, guess who just had this gorgeous bouquet of flowers sent to my work? Ooh. Hey Missy, update time. Guess who came over yesterday and asked to get back together? I am over the moon right now and I can't thank you enough for all your help on this journey. I'm not gonna lie, before we crossed paths, I didn't think this would ever happen in a million years. I am so grateful for you and your counsel and for helping me get to the place I have been dreaming to be. I've never felt so powerful and so blessed in my entire life. A million thank yous again, and I'll be sending you an invite to the wedding, so be on the lookout. Oh, I love a good wedding.
I want to share my story to inspire anyone in a similar situation. So the story began 4 years ago when SP and I met for the first time at a music festival, and we hit it off right away. At the time, it felt like fate, because the moment I laid eyes on him, I knew I was going to marry him. He asked for my number before we left, and sure enough, we began dating a month to the day after we met. We were together for 3 years, and in the last year, things started going south. My insecurities were full blown, and it reflected in our relationship. We were fighting every other day until everything came to a head in 2019 when he broke up with me, after the worst fight we ever had. He told me he hated me, that he cursed the day we met, and he never wanted to see me again. He completely cut contact, and I was blocked on every social media. Needless to say, I was completely devastated. So when I first found out about the law, in the summer of 2020, I was desperate and constantly looking for reassurance from YouTubers, coaches, and other people's success stories, hoping to reassure me. I was a freaking mess. I remember constantly repeating mindless affirmations, being anxious about it all the time, trying to visualize all the time, trying to micromanage every little thought I had, and if I'm being completely honest, it made me feel even worse. At rock bottom, I almost gave it up, and I cried my eyes out for about a week. Then I pulled myself together and decided to actually get it together and invest in myself. I came across Missy's channel on YouTube, and it just all clicked for me. The way she explained the law just made complete sense to me and made me realize it's not about mindlessly affirming all day like a parrot, but actually feeling it real and persisting in the desired state. Her emphasis on the self-concept made a lot of sense as well, because when I began to look back, I saw the patterns clear as day. It all seemed to hit me at once, and it was right then that I had my epiphany moment. I decided to focus on my self-concept and start taking care of myself. No more mindless affirmations or anxiety or nights crying myself to sleep. I watched my mental diet meticulously, and I persisted in the desired state, not by repeating affirmations all day, but by living in peace and focusing on myself. I gave myself the love I was desperately chasing, and every day I started to feel a little bit better. Sure enough, about 2 months after that epiphany, I got a call from SP. He was in tears, admitting he made the biggest mistake by letting me go and begging for me to take him back. After months and months and months of trying to manifest him by forcing myself to visualize and repeat affirmations that feel like total lies, once it clicked and I stopped forcing it, he came back. Once I began to focus on me and began taking care of my self-concept, manifesting him back was a piece of cake. Some people think that persisting in the desired state means you have to affirm all day, every day. And even I thought that at first, but I actually found out and discovered what Neville means by that is to basically just go on about your life as if you already have it. SP and I are now married, and we're expecting our first this summer. Oh, and the scene I imagined of us sitting in a park, holding hands with our wedding rings, totally came to fruition last month, exactly as I saw it in imagination. To whoever needs to hear this, please never give up. I know how tired and frustrated you are because I was there too. My situation seemed completely hopeless, and my friends thought I was literally insane for thinking he would come back. I questioned my own sanity at times too. But the law is 100% real. You can most certainly manifest anyone you desire. You are more powerful than you realize, and if you persist in your desired state, you will see your dreams come true.
And guys, these are just a few of the many, many, many success stories that I have heard and have had submitted over the years that I have been doing this. So this will be an ongoing series because I truly do believe in the benefit of success stories and sharing success stories with people who are new to the law or people who may be struggling with the law, because it's important for us to still feel that inspiration and get that boost when we might really, really need it. It's good to know that we are not alone in this and that everybody has had their moments on their own journey, and it has not always been smooth sailing for everybody. Nonetheless, no matter what the circumstance and no matter what the situation might look like, success is always, always, always doable. You can do, be, and have anything that you want. Period. End of story. Even if it feels impossible, even if it feels like the entire deck is stacked against you, you can and will succeed. You are the creator. You are the operant power. You are the God of your reality. So keep going. Persist always. You may be inches from success and not even know it. Keep testing the law. Keep persisting in that wish fulfilled, and you will have your desires come to pass. So I want to thank everybody who submitted their story. And if you have a success story that you want to share, drop me an email at hello@awakenyourimagination.com or drop me a comment in this video down below to be featured in a future success story video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you were inspired. If you did like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in checking out any of my other resources, I will have links down below to one-on-one coaching, my blog, my social channels, and my new membership group. So definitely do not forget to check them out. Also, do not forget to check out these videos over here. Each video is a different topic, but it all pertains in how to manifest everything that you want. So until next time, y'all, take care, be well, and never forget to keep persisting with the law. Because if you do, your success is inevitable. Happy manifesting, y'all.